Okay, so this is the cable ferry we were talking about. This is actually pretty cool. So there's a cable that runs all the way to the other side, and the ferry runs on that cable. And this is the cable ferry. And this is the Arrow Lakes. Okay, so we just passed over on the cable ferry. We're now at Bachweir, as they call it. Just another ferry landing, basically. So coming up this road now, going to Nakusp, there's all kinds of ferry landings along the beach. And back in pioneer times, gold rush times, those were just landings to pick people up to take them to Nakusp and other places because there was no road. The luxury of today we have with roads, technology to build them and stuff that didn't exist back then. So instead they used sternwheelers and ferry landings. We're now in Hot Springs territory. If you go past Nakusp north, you go Coliseum Hot Springs. Nakusp. This is the Nakusp Rail Society Museum. So it's outside. Just a couple little trains. This is from the Nakusp Slocan Railway. So back in the day, all the silver ore was transported from Sandon by rail to Nakusp by virtue of a railway. It shows you some of the equipment, the old caboose. This is the old CP station, Brose. So this would have been the station back in the day. Nakusp Slocan Railway. Train scheduling. So Sandon, Parapet, Three Forks, Alamo, Concentrator, Denver Canyon, Roseberry. All these places, these are either landings, stations, or mines, right? So this was how they transported all the ore, all the supplies, everything. And before that, it was pack trains. This is the snow plow that they would have used. Can you imagine running that? 10 feet of, 15 feet of snow, 20 feet of snow coming off the front, spraying everything. Ballast spreader. The old caboose. Pretty cool though. Just at the side of the highway, or side of the town, basically. Just drive down one of the main roads and little railway. Or what's left of it, I guess. Nakusp. This is what it looks like from the beach. Staggeringly beautiful. You know, like BC is quite a beautiful place anywhere you go, but this is some of the nicer country I think I've seen in BC for a long time.
Great.
So this highway, the 6 from Nakusp to Denver, it's the follows the railway. So the Nakusp Slocan Railway started in Sandon, went to Three Forks on the 31, then to New Denver, and then up this highway or this route past Summit Lake, which we just passed, onto Nakusp, where there'd be a ferry dock, CPR, sternwheeler ferry, and supplies or people, whatever you want to move, would be moved. That's how things were transported out of that area. So this route we're taking currently is the route of the old railway that no longer exists, and it was a subsidiary of CPR. Yeah, so you guys see it's soft shoulders of green. That's BC for you. Narrow, windy roads. Just if anybody ever does want to do any kind of serious driving in BC, really make sure you get proper tires. Don't get street tires meant for driving in the city. Buy some proper tires that are good in the water, good in mud, good in sand, good on gravel, because there'll be some times where you'll wish you had no. Fun fact about New Denver, they named it New Denver as an homage to Denver, Colorado, because Denver, Colorado had a big silver mining industry back in the day. So we're now in the Silvery Slocan, New Denver being a big silver town. So back in the day, they decided why not call it New Denver. So it's New Denver. .31A. So we're now heading through the Selkirk Mountains. We're literally going to go straight through it. And Sandon, 13 kilometers, that was the center of it all here back in the day, Silver Rush. This is the way to get to Kaslo, otherwise you got to take the 6 all the way around, meet with the 31. Nelson, Ainsworth, to Kaslo, or you just do this. Just past Sandon, so we just look in. And we passed Three Forks now. So it's pretty hard to imagine they built a railway through here. And I should state as well that when you build a railway, you don't really you can't have 18% grades like you can when you're driving. You have to have, I think it's the maximum is like 2 to 3% or something. It's very, very, because it's a train and it's hauling, massive amounts of freight. So they were able to build a railway through these mountains at like 1-2% grade. To feed engineering it. Okay, so we've completed the 31 successfully. All was good. Had nothing too bad. We did almost hit a deer just leaving Nakusp from the hot springs, but stopped in time and there was nobody behind us, so nothing bad happened and it was all good. But take a gander. We are in Kaslo. That's the hotel. I'll show you a little more later, but we are officially in Kaslo now.